Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a great day today. You're enjoying yourselves very much. I'm coming back with another video. It's getting easier for me to do these, to bring these out, and to share, um, the equinox energies that we received. These energies are still going to permeate our bodies. They're going to permeate the auric field, our energy, and there's going to be very telling signs that will explain or gradually adjust everybody to these new frequencies. So bear in mind that as we go through these processes, you're going to determine the energy that's around you and at what level it resonates with me. Um, so throughout my day, um, I can, tell what kind of energy, what kind of frequency the person is resonating with. And I started thinking. I said, okay, what's the difference between energy, frequency, and vibration? They're not all the same thing. And for any one of you, it could be any different kind of feeling. But generally, I can tell that one is a consensus of a whole, um, like drops of water in a glass of water. It's all together, but still you can pull or extract a drop of water from that glass or that bowl. Right? So, and then individually, you can just resonate with the frequency of what that one single drop of water it resembles. So it has to do with a lot of six-dimensional energy. It has to do with fifth-dimensional energy. How different now that we're transitioning from third, fourth, and fifth. I always thought that we're not in third anymore. Fourth is a battlefield because there's just so many different kinds of things going on there. I always told myself it's just a trampoline to get to the other side, which is the fifth dimensional energy. Since we felt this fifth dimensional energy, and because we don't resonate with it physically in these bodies now, as humanity starts to move in that direction, we're experiencing it at something new that I'd hope at some point we can feel that more like it's supposed to, more of a remembering, which is what I wanted to be for myself. And I want to, you know, put both parts together for myself so that I can understand the whole. I believe that the divine feminine energy is not on planet Earth because I don't think it exists at a third dimensional level in the way that we would experience it at fourth and the fifth dimension as well. They're very different ways of viewing the world. They're very unique sense of energy that you feel because you start to expand, and it's just a whole new host of awareness. We're going into that frequency band of the infrared and beyond that allows us to gauge or have a better sense of our awareness around us. And a lot of the third dimensional people are going to want to pull you down. They can tell that your energy is different. Just as any one of us can channel and feel that there's a different type of energy coming in, we can all agree that it happens at a lower level where those that are not resonating at that frequency would frequently want to have you come back to what feels comfortable for them. That's very understandable. So when we felt the fifth dimensional energy, I have been feeling that energy coming in. I'm not saying it's here now, but I have been feeling that energy coming um, in stages. It's been coming in a way that doesn't allow you to freak out about the whole process. That doesn't, push you into a pool of water that's only waist deep. But you wouldn't know that before anyone pushes you in there, right? So there's an inherent feeling behind it, and the gradual process of being introduced to this allows you to absorb more and want to experience more for yourself. So I think that this is it. This is it. This is the moment where we allow ourselves to experience in a very safe way the feelings of a fifth dimensional experience. And I think I speak to most of us here when we say that the energies are new for us. Um, these physical bodies haven't been there to go through a process of evolution. Okay? So I'm going to direct this video in another. I'm going to direct this in another way. I am going to walk you through a few of the links I'm going to put on this video. The first one is going to explain how the power of your thought, and if you can find it in the whole article that I'm going to post here, the first one, will tell you that any singular thought could bring about the things that you ask for, and you'd have to be mindful of the things that you want, and you would always want to have the best possible outcome for yourself and for others. Okay? The second one is an ASEAN article where I read it very briefly. I believe that it's important for you to read, but I'm posting it because I feel that I want to read this article for myself as well, so I am going to do that. What is this? Come on. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. There isn't a lot much that I can say, but I'm posting this video briefly on account that wanting to put out there the things that I feel are going on. But these energies that are coming in are going to be gradual. They're going to bring about an experience like no other. And you're going to be around 3D people that are going to even more than before resonate with the energy that's different from yours, and they could also tell that's going to happen. So just go with it. Live through the experience that you have to go through, because there's lots of souls here. There's a lot of things that I can say, and I don't want to mix too many topics here, but there's lots of souls on this planet. There's lots of different levels of evolutionary process for each individual, okay? And the bulk of humanity that's ready to go is pretty much going to drag the other part of humanity that isn't ready to go there yet. One such event was the most recent one that everyone saw on television. And the moment I saw that, I sat on it. I thought about that feeling, and I analyzed it for myself. And you know what I said? I said, you know what? That was like an indicator that we were going in the right direction with all this. It's, I'm sure that maybe we'll watch it 10 years later and we'll say, wow, remember that? And I believe it's a turning point. It's a turning point to indicate that we're going in the right direction. It's like a landmark. There's the landmark. We're on path to where we need to be. So, have a personal experience, and this one is on the ship that I remember. And there were there is a cliff, okay, and they're just showing me this as a movie, okay. The Andromedans are asking me to do this, okay, and they've been wanting me to talk about these things. The Arcturian Collective on Sunday were also saying that, you know, this is part of it, so you can talk about these things and just let this out. But mostly the Andromedans are the ones that are nudging me to kind of go on and say these things. And it's not ever so often that I go out and talk about these things. I can spend months not hearing from them. But every once in a while, you'll remember a conversation or a feeling or an out of body experience where you are reminded of what happened then, and then you want to express it, you want to write it down, you want to put it on paper. You don't want that energy to linger, because it really holds you back. Energy is meant to flow. You're meant to go and I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Energy is supposed to flow. I won't lose the track of the thought of the what I'm trying to remember here. Besides, I'm running low on battery. In any case, yes, you're not supposed to be holding on to these things. You're supposed to flow with the energy, which is great. Okay. So basically, the Andromedans are asking me to remind myself to tell this very snippet here, where there are two beings. Okay, one of them has a lion head, and the other one has, you know, I am going to talk about this in the next video, because I think it's just very important that I do a whole video for this. So thank you for watching, and let me articulate my thoughts a little better, but I won't forget to do the video, okay? I'll see you in a little bit. You have a great day, and I hope you enjoy what I'm about to say next.